Why is it there? It should not be like that. There we go. Okay. Don't know why it started out like that. Okay, so this would be for 2023. I played less games in here for the looks of it, but played games regardless. Does this look right? Let me skip ahead a bit. This was still before I had my PNG 2.0. Okay, this is also fine. Faded Gray. I don't remember this one entirely, but I did see some red eyes in the window. Oh, okay, yes. Yeah, it's coming back to me. Yes, Faded Gray. Definitely, I'll put you in A. I really enjoyed going through this house. Again, I just saw, yeah, I'm looking at a toilet. Oh, my thumbnails that I don't create. Oh, I create some, not all. I created one thumbnail. Golgotha. I'm pretty sure I said that wrong. But I absolutely love this one. Definitely, this one, definitely S tier. Just the atmosphere that it's given off. It's an abandoned metro station. There should have been more to this game. If I'm trying to remember, I could be completely wrong. I probably am. Alright. I accidentally skipped Missing Hiker. When I first saw this, I thought this was like Pierce to Fathom. It's in the same style and everything. Maybe the same developer. I could be completely wrong. But it did bring up those vibes. He was looking for your brother, and turns out he got ate by cannibals, I believe. I could be completely wrong. I'll put you in A tier as well. I did enjoy it. Just had a good experience. I went camping, and I got kicked out of my tent because I heard someone scream, and I died. Wardwell House. Oh, this is the game where it's told pretty much through pictures in 360. Yes, this was a unique experience for me. I believe there's other games out there like this one that they made. There's not much like movement. It's all just audio and visual. That's it. There's like not much movement. I did enjoy this for what it was. It was definitely a unique experience. I'll put you in B. Oh, the complex found footage. Yes, this is the back rooms. And the thing is about this game is there was no threat in the game whatsoever. This did horror in a way I did not expect. Because you do see something, but you're never really in danger. I'm trying to find where you see something peek around the corner. It's pretty much in this part of the back rooms. You see something peer corner, and you go down an elevator, and it breaks, and yeah, that's yours. This is definitely an S. Definitely it's free to play. Go and play it. I absolutely love this one. Jinko. I probably said this wrong. Ginkgo. I'm saying everything wrong. I don't know how this was in the horror aspect of it, but it had a very unique gameplay mechanic with the threads and needles. And it was definitely a really good experience. See, look at this mechanic. Pretty much do that. Stop the beast from coming after me. I'll put you in S tier as well. I absolutely love these mechanics. That's my sleep paralysis when looking at me. Or will I sleep laying on my back? The game to just a game to test your IQ. Definitely had different things that I had to remember in order to stay alive while trying to take my IQ exam. And it shows how stupid I am. Yeah, see, I'm going through my IQ exam, and the whole time I'm trying to beat my score, but something always happens that interrupts me and slows me down. It's very stress-inducing. Yeah, he breaks through the window, and I'm like, okay, yeah, he does. This is definitely, I do very much recommend this. It's very stress inducing for me. Oh, the Paper Man. Yes, I remember the Paper Man. Yes, S tier, easy S tier on this one. I broke my camera, my school camera. Tiny Bunny Prologue. This is just episode 1. From what I remember, there was someone that told me, I had a viewer that told me that this is all, of course, from Russia, and all the art and everything. S tier. It has to be S tier. I do have the full game. One thing about the prologue is they've added to it, so it's not just like, oh, here's a prologue, I'll play episode 2 once you go to it. No. I'll explain later. I played episode 2 a little later on. Rome. I believe this is where I died, in my humongous 18,000 square foot house with 20,000 floors. Yeah, I'm changing the whole layout of my own house in my head by the looks of it. Yeah, I love this mechanic. It was definitely a different kind of horror that I was going through with this. Obviously, just changing around, like, the whole trauma, turns out I'm actually dead already. I'll put it in B. It's, from what I remember, I think this one was also made by college students. It was probably a school project, I believe. I could be completely wrong. I just be misremembering. Oh, right. Victoria Siren. Yes, this was a game also made by Lixian. The thing is, he ran out of time with this one, so I can't really give a fair review for a game that is incomplete. I don't know if it's incomplete yet. I did not go back and check. Well, for what was there already and the funny ragdoll physics that are there, I'm putting it in B tier. I'll patiently wait for the full release if it hasn't came out yet. Oh, Hotel 66. Yes, I had to do a reaction for this one because this game is not playable anymore. This game was made by Doritos. This was advertising. This one and Asylum 66 were advertising 2 Doritos flavors, and these are some of. I said it in the stream. You can't play these anymore, unfortunately, but this one had a very well mechanic that was way ahead of its time. I say that, but it was the only game that I've seen do this, where not only does it use your webcam and you take a picture, it takes a picture of you at a random time. It's not just that. It also calls you if you put your phone number and you accept. It's like when you get to the final part where you're running away. Yeah, you would see your picture there. Those are also other actual players. When you get to this area right here where you're running, that's actually through your phone. If you put your phone number in there, it calls you and pretty much being told where to go. Again, ahead of its time, it doesn't exist anymore. There is a lot of signatures going around on change.org to bring this game back to life. If it does come back, definite a must play. If it doesn't, everyone that hasn't played it has missed out on one of the best games that's ever existed. Now, as I said, this game is also an advertisement for Doritos. It released alongside of Asylum 66, which honestly, it's a different take on Hotel 66. It's just you're in an asylum and there's different scares in this one, and it's more in a gripping, like, asylum type way that I didn't think I actually got through this, because I thought, like, once you get to here, like, you needed that Dorito bag and you need to put that into the webcam in order to continue. I thought that there was more after that. Apparently not. But yes, it's probably me looking up the whole thing, but yeah, I'll also put that in S tier. Lakefront Restaurant. Oh, yes. I've gotten scared a few times, even when I went deaf on this one. All right, this one I'll put you in A tier. I enjoyed it. What's this? Lost Fear. I liked what this was going for, and even the monster kind of made me laugh a bit. I mean, come on, look at this thing. You can't see it? Well, play it for yourself and find out. A tier as well. Something I need to do. Yes, I need to go to bed. That's what I need to do. That's definitely up there. I like this one. This one was fun. Especially like when you realize that at the end of the day, yeah, you're pretty much trying to escape yourself in a way. You're pretty much trying to escape, but like, oh, I got this down. No, yeah, you're stopping yourself from escaping later on. A tier as well. A lot of A's and S's in this one. I mean, this year. If you see my recent stream with like Entity Exam, you know I'm a fan of the Lancaster leaks. And yes, I've played Crisis at Call Center, as you can see here, and O'Brien State Park. Both of them, I'll put them in S tier. Both completely different games, different experiences, and they're completely worth it. Blameless. Why would I go to a house showing at the middle of the night by myself with no one there? That, I mean, come on. And then it turns out that, you know, maybe I actually killed someone. I'll put this one in C tier. I mean, it had its moments. I did have fun with it still. It's just, it could have been more. But oh, Flightmare, another game I didn't finish because of binary code. Just because of that. Little segment right there with the binary code. Yeah. I'm gonna be petty and put you in B. Again, my opinion, I still completely recommend all these games to everyone. Just don't take my advice for like, oh, these people you said is bad. Play for yourselves, get your own experience on it. This is just all my opinion. Arrival in Hell. Hardware acceleration is not enabled. What's going on? Oh, this another Flash game that managed to survive. I absolutely love this. It's a puzzle horror point-and-click adventure, and I like the setting, the whole monster and everything. I'll put you in S tier. It was the Tiny Bunny. So as I said it in this thing. I'll say how long this episode is. So one thing that they expanded on in episode 1, since I had to go back and replay it after the prologue, is they added other stuff to episode 1, and they also input the voice acting and a bunch of other stuff. So they pretty much took the prologue, added to it, and then expanded on it. From what I remember, I know there's other episodes I need to play that are out, but there's still another one that's still in development from what I remember. Tiny Bunny will return, don't worry. It's just, I haven't gotten around to it yet. Be patient, they'll come back. S tier, so you know that it's a promise it's coming back. Here's the Fathom Iron Bark Lookout. As I said, these games get bigger, more pricier, but all the worth. I love it. I think Jacksepticeye was also a voice actor in one of these. Not much else to say. S tier. Arrival in Hell 2. Sequel to Arrival in Hell. I don't know why I didn't play this one after the first one. But yes, this one expanded on the lore of the PNG YouTubers there. I don't know when that happened. Anyway, this expanded on the lore from the first game. It took a step away from horror, as most sequels do. But I still enjoyed the atmosphere it was giving, and I enjoyed the monsters and everything. Went more into supernatural, but I mean, how can you not go into supernatural when you have people turn into beasts, or just beasts existing in general? I'll put it in A. It's not as scary as the first, but it's still pretty up there. Different style and everything as well. Classified Stories, Color Out of Space. I don't remember this one entirely. Other than a meteor came down and I had to figure stuff out, and I started killing aliens with a shoot gun. I like how I said shoot gun as soon as I pulled it out. Damn purple. Them kids are dead. I'll put you in B. Iron Lung. Not much else to say. There's a movie coming out. Markiplier's making it. S tier. Moving on. Easy S tier. Fight me on it. Teleforum. I do not know how I came across this one, but I'm very glad I did. This is definitely one of those that you definitely need to play by yourself in a dark room, as I always do, because I'm always alone. S tier. Easy. Anakin, I believe this is where my friend joined the stream too, and he kept telling me to play BDO. If you have a fear of mannequins, this is the game for you if you want to get scared. Especially if you're in the store. I'll put you in B. I almost skipped ahead. Depart. Body cam horror. The very first body cam game that I played. And horror. I surprisingly did not get motion sickness by the motions. S tier. Slide in the woods. Are you going back looping and then slide? Yes. This one had its moments. Definitely weird. A tier. Ultimate Custom Night. This was the first Five Nights at Freddy's game I've streamed. As I said before, it's not the first one I played. I played 1 through 4. I've died by Foxy. On my phone. And as I said in the stream, and anyone watching this now, probably like, "Ill, you're a mobile gamer. How dare you?" I was in high school. I did not have a PC. The phone was the only way for me to play. And I know I missed out on things because the phone did not have everything that the PC version had. Anyway, we're talking about Ultimate Custom Night. William Afton's own personal hell, made by, I forgot who it was, Golden Freddy, the one that he went overboard, he should not have killed. I love the Five Nights at Freddy's games. I love the movie. This is the reason I played it. The movie came out when this came out, so S tier. Definitely challenging. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone do 50-20. I believe it's not 50-20. The entire, all of, yeah, 50-20 mode. I don't know if I've seen anyone complete that. I could be completely wrong. But maybe, who knows. Teke Teke. Oh, this is when I went to Japanese horror. Yeah, I like this one. It gave me a Chillus Art vibes. I don't think I've ever played any Chillus Arts game on stream. But that is something that I am planning to do. I'm having to have, like, play a Chillus Art game once a month. But we'll see. I did enjoy this S tier. Rusty Barrel. This honestly gave me Iron Lung vibes, but it's not at the, because you're in the submarine and you're moving and everything. If you enjoyed Iron Lung, you're probably gonna like this. The only difference is the scares are not as precise. Well, not precise. I'm missing a game. Unless I didn't play it for Halloween. No, I didn't play it for Halloween. I was thinking of Lixian's other game with the submarine. I did not play that for Halloween. But yeah, this... pretty much... it's Iron Lung, but told in a different way. It's pretty much what I pretty much sum it up as. I'll put it in A tier. I did enjoy it. Because you could see everything, but it's not like Iron Lung where you're unable to see anything, and the fear is the noises and the unknown of what's in there. I hate to compare it to Iron Lung, but yeah, that's... I also skipped the game. Contempt. Let me go back. I'm gonna go back. I don't know why I did that. Contempt. This gave me Resident Evil 7 vibes. Just because it's a house in the woods and it looks pretty much like one-to-one Resident Evil 7. But very scary. I highly recommend S tier. Okay, now back to where I was at. The Horror Within. This is honestly, I love how this is how the inception was on this. This is just S tier. How yeah, I'm playing a game and turns out and I'm playing myself, about to kill myself. Computer Man. I don't fully remember this one. Why am I a resident going to? It's pretty much short from what I remember, but yeah, why am I a resident going to reset the fuse box? I'll put it in B. Alright, and the last one, last but not least, is when I played Phasmophobia again. Now this is after the major update, and as you can see, this is when the Halloween update was. I know I've said this all this is an S tier, I believe, on the last tier list, but if I put it in A tier, this event and everything that they did for this update, S tier, because I've honestly missed events because I want people to play with and I don't like playing by myself. Not because I get too scared to move or anything, but because it's a lot of fun with people. So I'm hoping the console version gets released soon, but also not so much that it's too buggy that they can't play. But yes, this is the Halloween event. You do this, get like a whole special thing that you even get a thing for your home. For your home base. I have it. I have this. I don't have any of the other ones like Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. Like there's stuff obviously I missed out on. There's even an event right now for the new map, I believe, that just got released. I want to go back and play it, but we'll see what if I can get people to play it. Right, enough singing praises. S tier. This 2023 was more stacked with S's than 2022. Still 1C, 1B, but it's fine. Again, these are just my opinions. I'm not telling you to not play them. Go ahead, play all of them. I highly recommend every single game that I play. Regardless of what this says on here, these are just my opinions. Still play them for yourselves. Get your own opinions. Don't follow my recommendations. This is just what I'm saying. This is just me. So yeah, this was my second tier list that I've made. I don't know if I'm gonna make it a actual staple in my channel, but if I do, be on the lookout for more. If I don't, then oh well. As I said in the previous tier list, by the time you see this on YouTube, I'm already gonna be away. I'm scheduling these just to be released when I'm out and not here, just so I have content on my YouTube channel. Granted, I'm probably gonna still upload anything from while I'm over there, but I highly doubt it. We'll see how it goes. So, thank you for joining me on my first few tier lists. Eventually, I might end up branching out and making other tier lists for other things, just because I'm bored and what the heck, I do what I want. So, again, if you found like if you haven't played any of these and you're able to, do play them. Again, these are all, most of these games, I don't think you need a super powerful PC to play with. Some of them are even Flash games, so there's that as well. Phasmophobia is probably, no, Phasmophobia, Tiny Bunny, and Ultimate Custom Night, maybe even Depart and Fierce to Fathom are some of the most demanding games that are on this entire list. Other than that, you don't really need. If you're able to play them, please play them. If you just want to see, if you're curious on what it is, a link to my playlist and on all these games that I played is going to be in the description. So you go watch them. And there's my reward for Halloween 2023. So, I hope you enjoyed my rambling that I've been doing. I don't know what Aria is. Opera GX is updating stuff without me even knowing, because I don't bother to read the updates. But regardless of whatever happened, I hope, even though this was completely different to what I do normally, I hope that I've helped make your day a little bit better. And I'll see you all when I come back. Tuesday night should be my next stream, so 1 week from now. We'll be back to gaming, and we'll probably die even more times. Or I'll slam a door in my face, or both, as per usual in all my streams. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you all next time. Have a good weekend. Have a wonderful July 4th weekend as well. If you're in America, if you're celebrating, have an amazing, safe time. If you're doing fireworks, please be safe. Please be as safe. And honestly, I'd recommend have a professional, because I'd rather you not burn your house down or get injured or yourself. But again, if you're doing fireworks, please be safe. If you're doing barbecues, I hope your food is yummy. If you're doing anything else, whatever it is you're doing, I hope you have fun, and I hope it's legal. Okay? Whatever you do, so long as it's legal, you do you, and I hope you have fun. Actually, by the time this goes up, it'll already be past July 4th. So everything I just said, hear it again in past tense. I'm too lazy to repeat it. Thank you, everyone, and have a good rest of your weekend.